So, what flipped from the first quarter to the rest of the game?
Um, I think, they start the game like how they play, just in their zone and making every shot almost, and we were missing a lot of shots. Like, it's a tough team because they pack the paint and they rely on you missing, shots or turning over the ball. We did that. We turned over the ball. We didn't make shots, so everything was going against us. Second quarter, we made some shots. We ran better. We got some stops and ran. So it's hard to run after a make every time, especially like a team like OKC. There, it's very, you know, organized on defense, right? So it's hard to run against them. So, second quarter we made some shots, and then third quarter we there fighting. Both teams weren't great, and then we finished the fourth with a great performance. But the guys have juice at the end. They have energy. They had energy at the last quarter, and that helps.
You guys scored 40 points in the fourth quarter. You shot 81% from the field in the fourth. Can you expand a little more on what you felt like worked for you guys in the fourth quarter offensively?
So Danny was good. The other guys too, but like sometimes when you miss a lot of shots, I keep telling them the numbers they're gonna come back, right? Just keep being aggressive, shooting your shots, be confident, and that's what happened. I didn't know it was 80%, but impressive.
With that stuff coming back around with Denny, was that kind of the mentality with him? For the first, I think, 3 quarters of the game, he didn't have any made field goals. All his points came on free throws, and then he had a few makes at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just Danny, but like a lot of guys contribute to this win. Like Drew was big time. Tumani made some big shots. Wop in the second quarter, Wop Breathe was amazing with 3 threes and just being solid on defense. Yeah.
Can you just speak to Denny a little bit more, though? It seemed like when he started 0-11, he was still really impacting the game. How is he able to be so effective without scoring?
Yeah, I mean, he's a driver. He wants to get to the rim. That's not a secret. So he got a lot of free throws. We try to space the court in a way that he can find those, angles to attack the rim because that's his forte, right? Like that's what he likes to do, to drive, and he just sometimes put the head down and try to get to the rim.
How would you describe Drew's impact, not only tonight, but maybe just overall this season?
It's just great to have a leader there that is, is smart and just knows the game and know what's going on. And sometimes, he even, no, coach, let's do this. I'm like, fine. If you feel like, let's do it. So he's a guy that have a lot of experience, and it's great for this guy. It's just his voice, his leadership is awesome.
What can you say about what Watt gave you tonight? Struggling offensively early. How did he help the offense and kind of get a flow?
Yeah, it's just like when you have a 5 that that can shoot the ball, it just opens up everything, right? Instead of like everybody in the paint packed like that. So when you have a 5 like Wop, or when we play as Tumani as a 5, it's kind of like the same thing, right? Like we trying to get some space in the paint because they just shrink and it's hard to get to the rim.
What is your next plan for the Jan Hansen?
I don't know. I think I understand there's a lot of expectations. For now, he's gonna keep working out, getting better, getting in NBA shape with speed and all that. He's doing that. He's working out every day very hard. Some days he's going to the G League, getting up and down. We just gotta be patient with him. And right now, I don't want to put him there in the fire, and it's just gotta be careful there.
Tiago, over the last 3 games, you guys have beaten Denver and obviously OKC. What do these performances kind of say about the potential of this team?
Oh, it's a resilient group, guys that never give up, and today they showed this again. I'm still disappointed about that last Laker game, but you know, because we show that we can compete like this against great teams, right? So I gotta be on my A game and trying to get them to play like this every night.
How would you describe the way you guys closed the game tonight?
Excuse me?
How would you describe the way you guys closed the game? Did you close it the way you wanted to? Obviously, you got the win. I'm guessing you probably wanted to foul there late, but
Yeah, I think we had a chance to foul under the rim. We didn't. You know, sometimes it's tough like that to think fast, and I wish we could foul when they got the rebound under the rim. But you know, in the end of the day, you got the W, you take it, and you just learn from it, right? Like we're gonna watch film tomorrow and say, this is what we can do better. But for the most part, I think we did good execution of the stuff that we prepare.
When you want to play fast like that, do you feel like guys are sort of regulating their energy throughout the game so that in the last 7 minutes they can give you that high intensity that you're looking for?
Hopefully not.